Prough reporting. Live at Greenfield, Illinois. This is up near Manchester, Illinois. We had a tornado go through here this week, and it touched down about 1.5 miles or 2 miles southwest of where I'm standing right now. It has just literally flattened cornfields. Not a real wide strip, but it sure has. It has been done to trees. So it's did a little bit of damage in a little village of Manchester. Did a lot more damage in Murrayville. Went on up to Lamai and Williamsville. You might have heard that on the news, but as we zoom in on it, you can't really see it here, but in places it's twisted in various directions. Right here, it's twisted to the south. When you look over further on the other side of the field, it's twisted the other way, so it really did a number on it. Just to give you some idea of the damage that was incurred here, here's a mobile home that was hit pretty hard, pretty well demolished it. As we swing out into the field, this was a field of corn. As you can see, there's debris scattered all the way through it. But this corn is even snapped off. It's starting to turn brown. So there is just not hardly anything left of this. I'm just going to start right down in the beans today. And as you can see, the pods are starting to fill. And I just put a tape measure on them, and they are 38 inches tall, so they have really got some height to them. They're beginning to fill in some. Seeing some yellowing of leaves in the bottom. Not sure if that's sudden death or just normal maturity. They're way down on the bottom, and they're probably not catching much light anyway. But they still look good as we look out over the field. They're relatively clean for just having had one spraying. Looks like there might be a few horse weeds here and there up in the middle where we do have a problem with horse weeds in this field, but we're seeing very little water hemp, so I'm very glad of that. This is a field of corn that we've looked at the south side of it when we've looked at beans from about a half mile here looking north. Now we're on the north end looking south. This is along a roadway here. And this is an Ag Venture number, maybe 7673. I'm not exactly sure on that. But I peeled back an ear here, and it measures about 9 1/4 inches in length, and there are 16 rows of grain around it. Really looks like it's going to be a good corn. As we look at other ears here, they're getting big and girthy, and they're starting to fill out and punch the end out of the ear. So it's really looking good. We've got about a 30+ thousand population on it, and it's really coming along. I reported earlier in the report about tornado damage at Manchester, Illinois. It hit on the southwest side of Manchester, just to the north of hit straight west of Manchester, was moving in a northeasterly direction and just missed the town by about 1/4 mile. Had it hit the town, it would really have done a lot of damage. It skirted on over, hit some grain bins over on Route 267, where I took that film was on 67, and it continued on to Lamai and onto Williamsville, Illinois. There were pictures in Ag Week of a 10-acre cornfield in Williamsville that had been massacred by the wind. So it was quite a major storm. So I feel sorry for those folks, and I'm happy that mine is still standing. So continuing our report, next week hope to do something a little different. I'm going to Rust Research Station in Quincy, Florida, where there's quite a bit of rust research going on, and so we'll hope to have a report from there next week. Ag Reports Network it is. Ross Prough from Greenfield, Illinois. Have a good day.